And welcome back to Cinema Vino. It's good to have you guys here with us. We got Sean Jordan.
Hi.
Shojo. T.O. Taylor Owens.
Yo.
My name's Todd. It's good to have you guys here with us. Halloween series continues with 28 Days Later, which is a early 2000s classic.
Spoopy.
Yeah, it is spoopy. And we're drinking a Spanish red, and next week we're going to do a Portuguese red. So we're doing Iberian wines in honor of
moving our way through the continent.
Yeah. So good wines, good value, good everything. This is a Villan Reserva from Rioja. So this is going to be kind of a medium to heavier red. I mean, it's got some full body to it, good dark coloring. I mean, it's a good, I'd say this would be good with a steak. I mean, it'd be good with a heavy meal. You could do it with lamb.
It's got some body to it.
Yeah.
Hefty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And a lot of Spanish wines, because they're so tannic, the reds you can age quite a bit. You can put more than you can other wines in that price point, like 5 years, 7 years plus. So this one, I believe, the
2018?
2018.
Nice.
Still drinking good.
Yeah, it's nice. On the back, it has a little guide of your sweet spot for aging it.
Yeah.
Between 4 to 12 years.
Yeah. So, and you don't see that, because this was $20. You don't see that in $20 wines terribly often, especially in this economy. But we're pricing out of that even more. So if you want something you age, you have to usually spend some money.
So is the 2018 going to be on the shelves now? Or is it going to be more of like the 2024, 2023s that'll be on the shelves and you have to buy it and do the work to store it? Because you bought this off the shelf.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work? Are they just stashing the newer ones and then?
I think these get some age before they go out. I think they put these in the barrel for a while before they get shipped out. It'll age, it'll mellow, the tannins will go down, and the other factors like the fruit and things will come up.
The sugars
it'll soften.
Eat the alcohol and
Well, and that's in like some of the mass produced wines that maybe aren't meant to be aged. Like, we're in 2025. Some of the new vintages that are coming out next year from certain wineries are 2022. Like that's the vintage that they're like, hey, this is the one that we are, ready to, they've been packaged, bottled, and ready to go.
Yeah.
So they've been kept in these vats. So it's like where they've already kind of done a little bit of aging on them.
Yeah.
So the big mass produced ones, even if they don't, need to be aged, they'll still be a couple years younger. Like rarely will you see like, hey, here's the 2025 vintage. You're like, what?
Yeah.
That was just picked maybe 6 months ago. What are you talking about?
Did you just bottle it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're talking like Nouveau or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like a Beaujolais is like normally like a newer wine.
It tends to be, yeah.
Where we're going to be in about a week, spoilers, is Vino Verde region, which is known for like really new wines.
Yeah. It's going to be
fresh, green.
It's going to be fresh.
It'll be spicy meatball.
Yeah.
Because, Vino Verde, I think it means like green wine. I mean, literally like as in fresh off the vine.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of stuff, you're meant to drink it, pretty quick.
Yeah. Table wine, drink it immediately.
But then there are some
$6.
Yeah. I can't wait to drink the wine over there.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Our boy Sean's getting married.
Hey.
In Portugal. So
cheers. Clink.
Congrats.
Screw you, Travis.
Oh, no. I love him.
Richly deserved. So great wines over there. I'm looking forward to that a lot, and
that's gonna be good.
Just operating in a wine induced fog. For a few days.
Yeah.
So, and apparently there's an ice cream shop next to the hotel. I'm hearing.
Yeah, 2 doors down.
So,
wine and ice cream.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drink a bottle of red Portuguese wine, then have about a gallon of ice cream.
Well, we're gonna do our happy hour at a place called the Wine Box. It's like 5 minutes walking.
Mm-hmm.
And they have tons of wine options, ton of aged stuff, tons of like newer stuff, wide range of prices.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a great spot to try a bunch of different things that they have open that you don't have to buy a whole bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. We can take that with us and get some ice cream on the way.
I need to know Portuguese for more rocky road, please.
I don't think that's a translation.
It's like, it's stupid though.
Kiddish. Rocky Road.
Yeah. So I need to brush up on a little bit of Portuguese before we go over there. I was lucky before we went to Barcelona. I spoke some Spanish, but then I found out getting over there, it's like it's quite a bit different than what we learned.
Oh, Spanish is different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being in a Spanish class, and they would have like the Mexican Spanish and the Spanish next to each other and learn the Mexican Spanish. And then they'd say, and this is also the Spanish. And I'd be like, I never need to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was some work trying to translate stuff, but yeah. So yeah, that's next week. This week we're drinking the Spanish Red, the Lon Reserva, 2018, $20. Good. If you're looking for a good, this is fall weather. For me, this is sitting on the porch handing out candy wine.
13.5.
Yeah.
Nice. This is zesty.
This will warm you up.
Yep.
So I think at least 2 glasses will warm you up because it's a little bit chilly here from what it has.
It has been.
Yeah, we got a little cold snap this week.
Yeah. It's a little blustery.
I had to wear a jacket this morning.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
love
that
this
feeling.
weather.
Yeah.
If you don't get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
You've been warned. I don't think it's sick. It's just blustery.
Yeah. Oh, my allergies been terrible.
That's what, that's what I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. So 28 Days Later was released November 1st, 2002. So almost 23 years ago.
This movie looks older than I remembered.
Yeah.
And some of that's because they filmed it on kind of rudimentary digital cameras to give it kind of that handheld, like you were there look, so it's not going to, they weren't filming in fancy high def cameras. They deliberately went cheap and gave it that kind of documentary, like
grainy.
Yeah. Directed by Danny Boyle, Train Spotting, Slumdog Millionaire, etc. fame. And written by Alex Garland, who has returned to write the latest 28 years later.
Gamut of movies to do. Train Spotting, 28 Days Later.
And I think he's maybe directing the next Bond movie, last I heard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I heard that too.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird. But I'm down for it.
I'm down.
So this had a budget of $8 million, grossed $82 million, almost $83 million worldwide. So this was a surprise hit. I remember when this came out, everybody was raving about it. Cast Cillian Murphy, Naomi Harris, Christopher Eccleston of Doctor Who fame, and Brendan Gleeson and Megan Burns. Apparently whenever they filmed these scenes in London, they had to film in very specific times of day and get permission to film in very short bursts.
I was going to say, did they actually shut down the streets of London to film a lot of these?
So have you heard how they did it? So they were there, but buck ass early. Yeah. And so and
I think you mean Buckingham ass early.
That is true. And it was they couldn't technically close anything down. It was like they weren't allowed to do that. So what they would do is they were saying that the only people that were out there that early were people that were just drunk from the night before. Mm-hmm. So they said what they would do, when they would film, is they would try to block off areas they use a bunch of pretty girls. Instead of having these Ugmo guys going in there and be like, hey, you can't go here because we're filming something, they would just punch the guy or push him out of the way. But if it was a nice girl saying hey, can you hold on 1 second? Well, they're filming something. They're like, oh, sure, no problem. Leo's like, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So he was like, I guess they just had a bunch of, nice girls.
That's the kind of producing that doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah. And that's how they were able to do it. They were able to block it. Can you just hold on real quick? We're shooting. That's what he said. I said they would just be quick and they were like, okay, we're done. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that's how they would get, instead of getting nobody to walk through.
So you're telling me these roads weren't closed. They just scattered a bunch of trash and they were just like, all right, go.
Yeah. And then they cleaned it all up. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Apparently they had to tip the bus. They tipped the bus over and then very quickly had to set it back up.
Yeah. So, I don't know about that.
That's
really, I didn't know that way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they had permission or whatever, but then it went back into service. They had to drive.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's for an $8 million budget, they had to have some connections to make it happen, right? You can't just ask the city, hey, can we tip a bus over in your main city square?
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
No. And I think Danny Boyle had a couple of big credits. He did The Ocean with Leonardo DiCaprio right before this.
I think you mean the Titanic.
That's our boy Jim Cameron. Which caused a falling out between Ewan McGregor and Danny Boyle, and they didn't, because he wanted Ewan McGregor for this part. But Ewan McGregor was so mad that DiCaprio got cast in The Ocean that they didn't speak for a long time. So that's why he got Cillian Murphy in this instead.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we'll
Ewan McGregor was hurting for parts at this time, right? He didn't have anything else going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was full Obi-Wan mode at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Can you imagine if we saw Obi-Wan's dick?
Mm-hmm. Isn't there a movie where you see it? Am I wrong?
Oh God, I'm not sure on British.
Viewers, check it out.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I think it peeks out somewhere in one of his in his oeuvre. I think it makes an appearance.
Do you get to see his lightsaber?
I believe so.
Moulin Rouge?
Yeah.
Do you see his dick in Moulin?
Hilton
I don't
everything.
know.
I don't remember which one it was. But
No, Moulin Rouge was PG-13, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Saw that in theaters.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah.
You get to see his U.E. McGregor.
So apparently, Danny Boyle cast athletes to play the zombies because they would be extra fast.
Ah.
So it would really make the ultimate example of the running zombies. And the other thing was they wanted to catch in on the contagion, situation. Like people were fearful of a virus or a terrorist attack with a virus, whatever. So they made it to where the zombies were the victims of an engineered virus that turned them into rage monsters.
Rage.
Yeah. So I mean, had kind of a rabies feel to it,
Yeah.
thing.
Which I like how it's been a while since I've seen this, but I liked how they just like had the chimpanzee just like watching
Oh, yeah.
news clips, and then they were just like harvesting the rage out of his brain.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, expand on that.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. It's like,
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said you just get one scientist who's just like, oh no.
They're infected.
Oh no.
Yeah. So had you guys seen this before? I mean, you both had.
Yeah.
So Sean, we'll start with you. What were your thoughts?
I love this movie. I think this is my favorite zombie movie. And frankly, zombie movies are my least favorite horror movies. I think as a trope, as a genre, fucking sucks. It's been flooded. There's so many of them. They're all bad. This is the best one. I think this is to me, this is an 8 out of 10. I think this is because it's not really about the zombies, right? Like this is a zombie movie, but it's not a zombie movie. It's a movie about people navigating like the end of the world.
Yeah.
Zombies are sort of like there, but it's more about like the tribalism and like what people turn into and like human nature and like the core of our identity as humanity. Those are the existential questions that come up in this movie, not like, oh man, are you going to be traveling? And like, oh, there's zombies and you're one by one, everyone's getting picked off. And it's like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like that's boring as shit.
Yeah.
I don't even like The Walking Dead. I know that was a really popular show, but I just like,
I never got into it either.
Never got into it. And it just, there was a whole era, like the aughts were just zombies.
Yeah.
Chock full of zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like them. It's not my jam, but this movie is my jam. I love this movie.
Yeah.
It's well shot. It's well acted. Cillian Murphy fucking rocks. He's a young guy in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like he went on to blow our pants off, but like we should have known coming
Literally.
out of this movie.
Yeah.
The opening shot, his pants are blown off.
Ooh, what? Okay, so you're telling me he was naked in that bed, like he was in a coma, and they're like, strip him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him out. Yeah.
Strip him, leave him the key, he'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, his wing ding is out, but we got to go.
Yep.
We got monkeys.
We gotta go. We got priorities. Let's go. Let's go.
We gotta go. Yeah, we need that robe he's wearing.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, get that off of
I gotta make a parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Rage Chimps. We got to get out of here.
Rage Chimps would be a great band name.
Yeah.
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That band I could be the lead singer of.
Rage Chimps?
Yeah.
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 No, I think it's great. I think it addresses a lot of like the questions about zombies and zombie apocalypses that like people don't want to address. Like you get a lot of like as it's happening, like as it's breaking out, you get, oh my gosh, this is everything. And then you get a lot of like zombie apocalypse 1 year in the future sort of thing. This is like such a perfect slice of like in 1 month, the world has sort of collapsed. And this is like, everything is still a little bit in place. Like there's still a little bit of freshness. Like apples are still there, but like society just implodes really fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if this movie could play nowadays. I think there's too many like internet connections. Like we would know what was happening in that.
Well, now you're saying what I was going to say.
But like,
no, but I 100% agree.
And like data, but at the same time, shit like AWS going down, like the other day, like CrowdStrike happening. Like we've seen how fragile our infrastructure is just based off of like one thing goes wrong and half the country is just taken down. Like I don't know if data centers would be up and websites would be existing. Like, I don't know if we'd have that interconnectedness now because everything is really fucking fragile.
Yeah.
But it feels like this couldn't happen today.
Well, yeah, and we got another sense of how this couldn't happen with COVID, because they make a point in the movie to suggest that this is contained in England and everywhere else is okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's like a 10 to 20 second like infection.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like, okay, it's not like you're going to be on a plane and like someone gets infected but then again, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Fucking Gleason.
I love
the shot where they go up on his roof and he has all these buckets to collect water, and half of them are laundry hampers with like holes, like giant gaping holes to collect water. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like clearly the set design, they were just like, grab whatever you can, just any bucket shaped thing. Grab it, put it out here.
That water's gonna taste like dryer sheets.
Yeah. So. How did he ramp his taxi up onto all those other cars?
Yeah.
It's
like
movie magic.
Movie magic.
Yeah, movie magic.
And they were just like, oh, yay, he did it. Yay. And it's like, no, what?
Yeah. I've ridden in one of those. They can't do that.
No, that thing looked bouncy as hell.
Yeah.
That suspension would not handle that.
And it's also tough to believe that, those people could lift that car up enough to change a tire for that long.
No, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing weighs, but that thing's got to be heavy AF.
Black Taxi, yeah.
So,
well, 8 out of 10. I love this movie. I don't think you'll ever see me give, other than Shaun of the Dead, I don't think you'll ever see me give another zombie movie a 8 out of 10 like this.
Yeah. What would you give Shaun of the Dead?
9?
I know. I was like, I want to say a 10.
Yeah.
And I was like, just because it's like, I'm going to watch that probably tomorrow. I was like, it is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I don't even count it as a zombie movie.
I see. Yeah, I'm the same way. I really wouldn't. To me, it's a comedy.
It's a comedy.
So good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's it's a zombie movie in the sense that it's a satire of zombies.
Yeah. It takes all those tropes and it like synthesizes it down into like a great satire.
Yeah. It's like, Scary Movie is not really a horror movie. It's a comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Shaun of the Dead the same way.
Yeah.
Only much better.
So 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So kind of going on what Sean said, when I first saw this in theaters, 100% would have given it a 10. 10 out of 10. I was like blown away.
Yeah.
Again, like loved how it was shot. I actually loved the story. And I think a lot of that was, I had no idea. I think Travis got me invited to go. He was like, man, you got to go see this. It's a zombie movie. I think you'll like it. And I'm like, no. And I didn't know anything about it, which I saw it and I loved it. Like you said, it was like, it felt like it was always moving. Like it wasn't just about the zombies. It was like, we're going to do this.
Great
and then,
momentum.
And then even towards the end, actually, spoiler alert, like when you think, we're going to be saved. No, it's a whole other shit show going on. So it's just
the real
like,
enemy is the other people.
Exactly. And I was like, man, this movie's fucking awesome. It's badass.
Yeah.
So then I saw it, maybe like a few years ago. P.S. I've never seen the sequels because I loved the first one so much. I was like, I'm not going to ruin my life with this. It was like, this is the pure one. This is what I'm going to stay with. So I saw it again, I think it might have been TV, and I was like, I'll watch it. I'm going to watch it streaming. So I started streaming it, and I was like, man, it's kind of like the Blair Witch Project, where it is better than Blair Witch, but it was like, what's going to happen now. Like, everything that's going on, but you can still watch it and like appreciate, like, damn, this is still a good film.
Mm-hmm.
This is only the third time I've ever watched it. And I was like, okay, this is a really good fucking film. And so like, to me, it is still like a 9. I would have given it a 10 when I first saw it, but it's like a 9, maybe an 8.5, 9, because I do feel like there was some longer scenes, but it was also, I always go back to this. I'm like, this is so well shot. Just like and I kind of like the music. It was like there's kind of some of the scenes. I was like, I kind of like this music, these segues.
It feels very like Danny Boyle. Like I wouldn't say that I know his style, but like watching this movie, it is very quintessential his style.
Yeah. And I guess maybe I think I didn't like it the second time. I was like, I already know what's going on. What's the big deal? And then I saw it again forever. And even my wife, who had walked by when I was watching it, and she was like, how old is this? Because there's how it kind of looked. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it was like, it is 20-something years old, but like, this is kind of what they were going for. Mm-hmm. And so, but yeah, it's still a 9 to me. I say 9. Yeah, I'm going to still give it a 9. It's like, because like you said, it's a zombie movie, but to me, it's like, it's not. But I still love it and still give it maybe that extra point because I had no idea what I was getting into. And I'll preface something else in like the next one we do, but it was like, there's something nowadays with any new movie where if I just want to know, hey, what's going on with this movie coming out? Even if you do a quick Google search and then some AI pops up or a picture pops up, you're like, okay, it's like something's going to spoil something,
or someone just tweets it.
Yeah, and it was just like
post something on Instagram.
Yeah, and but this one I had absolutely no idea. Well, I just knew it was a zombie film, and lo and behold, there's a dong pretty quickly in it, and I was like, oh, okay, well,
all right, 10 out of 10.
All right, there we go. It was like, here we go, but yeah, I still love this film. And again, and it's not only because there's just like a zombie film and like how it's actually, but like the whole storyline. Because to me, it's like, I compared it to Blair Witch because I was like, what is this? I have no idea what's going on. So you're just more watching it. But like, even watching it, like I probably could never watch Blair Witch again. Like it would just bore the shit out of me.
Yeah. But
this one I still could watch again. I thought I couldn't because this is only the third time, but I was like, it's not going to be like I'm going to watch it every Halloween, but it still has this a really, like you said, a great story that shows you it's like, it's not really, what are we going to do against the zombies? It's like, what the fuck are we going to do?
What are we going to
do? And like kind of similar to
let's survive. Let's
and again, and the only thing kind of reason that compares that is The Last of Us. It was like, it had a very kind of feel of like that. That's a video game still, but like that's the feel I had of.
No, it's very much like the Last of Us is about, okay, how do we get to the next checkpoint? How do I feel safe? Like, how do I get somewhere where I feel like I think that's leap.
Yeah. And that's what it's so like so that's why I think it just kept moving forward. I'm like, all right, I like that.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, and it was definitely made before, it was written before 9/11, but then it came out at a good time right after 9/11. It captured that fear and paranoia and, again, I mean, even they didn't intend to, but like the missing pictures on the wall, like, have you seen so-and-so? That was in the days after 9/11. Those were everywhere in New York. So with them not intending to, they captured kind of the mood of the world, a year after September 11th. So it also had that luck of coming out at the right time for, people were, fearful, and it's the same deal. What do we do?
Mm-hmm.
So
it did the opposite of Rambo 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they're like, let's release this movie about Russia being the bad guy, right? As like we're trying to negotiate with Russia.
Yeah. I mean, if you're making Rambo, you're not that concerned with
no.
You take that back about Rambo 3.
It was delightful.
It's a gem.
Yeah, take it on as a standalone experience. Yeah, it was great.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, I would give 28 Days Later an 8, solid 8.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with it. It was great to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah,
I have always held this one up in my mind as like #1 zombie movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it kept up with it. I mean, it aged for sure, but like a fine wine.
Yeah. Not necessarily age in a bad way. It's like the kind of stripped down feel of it, that minimalism works still.
Yeah.
I think so. And I mean, the music and everything, it still hits pretty hard.
So. And I think too, something I always wonder subconsciously when you watch that film, like, and now everything that went into making it. It's like you're borderline, like more, like to me, I was like more impressed, like hearing these stories about how they did, how they shot it and everything. I'm just like, man, they really put a lot of effort in this, for $8 million, I mean, back then that was probably a lot of money, but it was just like still technically is, but it was like, hey man, they really went all out on this and like took some like pretty crazy risks and it was like paid off. It's like, so maybe that like also like makes me just more impressed with films like that when you kind of know what was going on like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Can I just say Cillian Murphy's character like spends 80% of this movie just being led by the nose, not really knowing what to do.
Yeah.
And then 20% of the movie just being an absolute like Terminator.
Savage. Yeah.
Just ravaging these guys.
Yeah. Goes in full John McClane mode.
Like, it's so silent. He does go full John McClane. Yeah. No shirt.
No shirt. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just whacking bad guys.
It's impressive.
Yeah. So, I mean, if the guys were German, it'd be even more on the nose.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of which, there is another zombie movie I need to plug called Dead Snow. Enjoyable zombie movie. The zombies are also Nazis.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah, we'll try to shoehorn that one in maybe next year.
Yeah.
That's the only other zombie movie I can in good conscience recommend.
Yeah, it's that kind of Wolfenstein feel of like.
Yeah, it for sure is Wolfenstein vibes.
Yeah.
You get pleasure out of them dying.
Yeah. Yeah, Nazis and zombies, it's like, Fig Newton's two great tastes taste great together.
It's great together.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so 8.
You got Nazis and zombies. You got
Mine's still a 9.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty in the same part.
We're close. Yeah.
This is a very much above average movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's strong. So,
Oh, and bang for your buck.
yeah. It's been another episode of Cinema Vino.
Yeah.
Lon Rioja Reserva. An excellent red from Spain. About $20 wherever Spanish wines are sold. And yeah, be sure to tune in next week. We're going to do Slither. So, great movies. Only Drunker. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Hasta luego.